Welcome to the Exchange Video Library. We're here with Glen Falkenstein, a lawyer with Not-for-Profit Law, which is a program of Justice Connect. Justice Connect provides free and affordable specialist legal support for not-for-profit organisations and social enterprises. Welcome, Glen.
Thank you so much for having me. It's great to chat.
Excellent. We're talking now about a very important issue for our social sector, which is DGR. And looking through a brilliant free tool that Not-for-Profit Law team has created. Before we jump into the tool, can you share with us a little, Glen, with DGR, what does it actually mean?
Of course. So DGR means Deductible Gift Recipient. It's a special status available to some charities and some not-for-profits. It's a special status that is either recognised or endorsed by the Australian Taxation Office or the ATO. If you are a DGR, it means that individuals who donate to your charity may be able to claim that as a tax deduction, provided that all the relevant criteria are met. And there's benefits to being a DGR. There are some grants and philanthropic funds that will only donate to organizations that are deductible gift recipients. And to help organizations determine, are we eligible? Can we be a DGR? We've developed our DGR tool.
Excellent. I'm very excited about this tool. So let's jump into it.
So here's our website for Not-for-Profit Law. And at the top, the first tab is free resources. Scroll down, we get to understanding the tax landscape and deductible gift recipient status. And on this page, you can find our DGR tool. We've included a little bit of information about the tool, what it does, and why DGR status is important. Please read the disclaimer and privacy policy. Please fill out your name, your organization's name, and your contact email. There's some changes being made to DGR laws, and we've included a little bit of information on those for organizations. Now, the guide. There's a little bit more information about what is DGR status, including a link in our resources to our very detailed DGR guide. Some types of organizations may not be eligible for DGR, while other organizations may very well be. There are requirements for an organization to be endorsed as a DGR, including that they're operating in Australia, have an ABN, and that they're a not-for-profit. And you have to be registered with the Australian Charities and Not-for-Profits Commission, or the ACNC. Now, let's take a look and see if a hypothetical organization might be eligible. Let's say this organization operates in Australia. They have an ABN. And they're not-for-profit, and their assets and income are used solely to further the purposes of the organization. It's important to have an appropriate winding up and DGR revocation clause. Let's say they do. This organization may be eligible, and now we go to look at the applicable DGR categories. Now, there are over 50 deductible gift recipient categories, but you only need to be eligible in one. I know that's quite a lot of categories, which is why this tool is all about narrowing down any categories that are applicable to your not-for-profit. The tool highlights a number of key DGR categories. Let's say that the purpose of your organization most closely aligns with people. Let's say that your organization assists with the welfare of people. Let's say it could be your dominant purpose, or you could have a different dominant purpose. Let's say welfare is your organization's dominant purpose. There are a number of other potential criteria. Let's say your organization provides for the relief of poverty or sickness. This means your organization may be eligible under the public benevolent institution category. We've included some information about public benevolent institutions and other information, depending on where the tool takes you, on other categories for DGR endorsement. There are also a number of helpful links and access to further resources which may be of assistance. When you conclude the tool, you can then receive a downloadable and printable PDF outlining your responses and also the information that is included in the tool. And further to that, if your organization is looking for particular advice or just is not clear on something, you can always come back to Justice Connect.
Excellent, Glenn. It's such a fantastic tool. Congratulations to everyone involved in developing this for the sector. Let's delve into what other support might be available in this area of DGR. So if I was running an organization and I was looking after perhaps being on the tool, looking to actually apply for DGR, what other supports might be available to me?
Well, DGR can be complicated, and we certainly do recommend that organizations seek legal advice. At Justice Connect, we have a number of lawyers who specialize in not-for-profit law, and if the organization is eligible, are able to potentially provide some advice, and we do regularly provide advice on DGR applicability. We also have our network of pro bono member law firms who may be able to assist with both advice, but also applications for DGR and deductible gift recipient status. And we encourage organizations to reach out to us at nfplaw.org.au and to go onto our website to find more handy information.
Fantastic. Thank you, Glenn, so much for being here, and thank you for sharing this wonderful DGR tool. If this has been helpful for you, please click on the links below to stay in touch, and please also subscribe, like, or share. All the very best.
Thank you so much for having us.